a copy for like 15 bucks. So is that worth it at 15?
Oh yeah, that's cheaper than what you would get online.
Oh wow, okay.
They normally go for like 30 to 50, depending on the game.
Wow. Okay.
I think there's only a handful of old games that I bought when they weren't actually like new at the time, like Crystal, Yellow, Croc. That's probably about it. Yeah, the old Game Boy Color.
I'm amazed by this frame buffering and like the pure perfection that WinnerBit has perfected.
Well, it's not all you know, frame perfect or anything, but it does take a lot of, I guess more than anything, it takes thinking ahead, because you have to look forward and see where you're actually going, and that's the main gauntlet that anyone has to get past if they want to speedrun this.
And when I used to run Temple of the Frog 2 years ago, if I didn't like plan ahead my inputs, it generally didn't do very well for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's hard to play in a reactionary manner.
Yeah, and that game is actually super weird in terms of like cycles and platforms, because
Yeah.
I haven't even gotten around to mapping all of the platform triggers until like a month ago. Because some of them are global, like, well, not global, but stage timers that'll start up as soon as you start the stage, and it doesn't matter if you die or not after that. But some of them are screen timers, so they'll reset whenever you leave a certain area. So, I've been working with that a little bit to make things flow better, and I've actually cut about 10 seconds off the time, even since last week, by doing that, so there's a lot that goes into it. It's deceptive.
Sub 19.
Yeah.
That was a myth when I ran it. Fucking myth.
And meanwhile, I'm just like, here, silence. Because I don't understand the speedrun stuff quite as much.
It's all good.
And this is the point at which that thing shatters and that little ball falls out.
Mm-hmm.
The one thing I had problem with frame buffering in Frogger games is Frogger Beyond in particular, because the way the frame buffering works in that game is it's dependent totally on FPS, and the PC version has very fluctuating in FPS.
Oh yeah.
So, pretty bad.
I can imagine.
Yeah, you got the round relic, and that's gonna become a thing that you like carry on your back, I guess.
Yep, that's the O part. Which stands for out of place artifact. It's very strange,
In that
but
case, it would be like. In that case, it would be like U part or something. Out of place artifact. I guess that would work.
I guess
It's
it would be
very
an
weird
UPA.
how some initialisms, or even sometimes acronyms, like the O's. Sometimes the O's there, sometimes it's not.
And I mean, I guess if you treated out of place as one word. No, wait, it doesn't treat out
like hyphens.
Yeah, but no, it doesn't treat out of place as one word, because the P in O part is place.
And oh my god, SoakedSock, yeah, there is a manga called Leopard Hunter. As a matter of fact, if you ever ask Baz if he's around, he will go off for like 10 minutes or more about Opart Hunter. Because he has, well, put it simply, he's basically like a manga and anime fanatic. And you ask him any question about anything like that, he will have like a list of things he wants to tell someone about it. So, if he ever joins the voice chat at any point, then he will be able to inform you about it to some degree.
Wait, is Baz capable of reaching us on Discord?
I'm not sure if he is. I mean, he just signed up for Discord, and I don't think he knows how to use it yet, but if he's ever in chat, then he'll probably give you just as much of an earful, so...
Right.
An eyeful.
Right, yeah.
Oh, an eyeful in that case, yeah.
I hate when, like, you're streaming and you're doing something where you can't really spread attention across to the chat, and you get a paragraph by someone.
Right.
Alright, I think in this one, run when it finally ends, we should all just like super ribbit.
Yeah. Yeah, just crash the chat.
I wonder how.
Wait, is it possible for the chat to crash?
I don't know, let's find out.
So, John, how's the all stones going? I just booted up the game.
Actually, I don't think it should do that because the cooldown is global for Nightbot, not per
I'm gonna
chat.
get on it right away.
So,
Oh yeah, I don't think the cooldown is too severe.
Yeah,
If-
you can't have like 5, but I imagine you can't have like 5 users doing super ribbit in the same second.
Yeah,
no,
not in a
exactly.
row
So
like that.
only one will go off, and
I know that the minimum is 5 seconds cooldown, so if I had any sort of semblance of control over it, it's set to 5 seconds.
yeah, and it doesn't queue. It's just per whenever someone calls it.
Yeah.
So we should just like continuously put super ribbit in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Until
it
goes
would have
through.
to have the time buffer. If you try to do it before the buffer's over, then it just doesn't do it.
Oh
Right,
boy.
but like we just keep like
I mean,
getting
you
it
can if you
going.
want to, but it's not going to do anything more than just
Yeah.
spam the chat.
Exactly.
Now I realize why I hate this game. Oh my goodness.
Oh, I'm disappointed there's no crab train in this game.
Yeah, that's a bummer. We do have electric crabs.
Oh yeah, we do.
I guess that's something. What was that song? Electric car! There's some sort of YouTube video that had a song about an electric car.
Ooh, I know a song like that. Hold on. It's probably not the one you're thinking of, but I'll link it in chat anyways.
Alright.
In a minute.
Okay, I'm looking through the emotes right now.
Mm-hmm.
Who did this? Who?
I do not know.
Ah, okay. You have to get the stone. Pick it up, Barbara.
Man, you guys ever heard of Lovecraft? It's like a
Yeah,
Lovecraftian horror.
Oh yeah. I want to read Lovecraft sometime. I haven't gotten around to it yet.
I'm not really one for books too much, so I feel like if I ever would, it'd be audiobook.
Mm-hmm.
Give myself a nice audible trial.
Can we all take a moment to mourn the Frogger series? Because
There it is, by the way.
Great Quest almost killed the series.
Right.
Rip.
Oh my
Press
god.
F. There we go.
Rib.
Press F.
Yeah, and by the way, if any of you can't see the custom emotes, download Frankerface Z. Because that's the plugin that they're run on.
So
Well, they're
browser,
also
browser
visible on the
extension.
stream.
Well, yeah. It's funny though, but that's for what's on the screen is just how it looks on your screen, I think, isn't it? Because like if you put the little snake emoji, it looks different on the screen than it does on my end.
Yeah, that's probably the case.
It probably depends on like what operating system you're using.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's different
Etc.
from Google to Twitter to Apple to all of those.
Yeah.
Everyone has their own version.
Yeah, I've looked through.
It's
Listen, I like to
inside the model.
occasionally be trendy and use them emojis. I just go on Google and type like joy emoji. Copy it.
Does anyone here know anything about game design?
About
Game
what?
development?
Not
Game design a
really.
little bit.
Maybe.
Okay.
Well, he said development, but
I mean,
not-
the most I know about technical stuff is like I guess music and sound design.
That's very important to game development.
Well, yeah, I mean a good game has to have good music.
Of course.
How not to make a game, Frogger the Great Quest.
well, I mean, yes and no. It really depends what it is. Because like again, I play RuneScape and usually I have the sounds turned off and I'm watching stuff on the side.
Yeah.
So the music, although I do love the music, it's usually not on, right?
Yeah, this category's gonna be it's gonna be better than 90%, it's just not gonna be a good category so far.
Why's that?
It's just like, the way the stones are spread out in the first like few levels, I don't know about the later levels, I have to check that out. The first few levels, the way the stones are spread out, it's just awful. Kind of awful.
And what is this about? What is that? That's about adventures, right?
Frogger has to kiss a princess to become a human.
Wait, what?
Oh, like the
What game is
literally
that?
like the story of the princess and the frog.
Yeah.
Princess and the Frogger.
I haven't heard of that plot. What game is that?
Oh boy.
Great quest.
Have you ever played the Great Quest?
No, I actually haven't. I've watched a Let's
Oh.
Play.
Oh, you've been saved.
Oh no, is it bad?
Oh yeah, that's I can describe it, I guess.
Like how bad? Like Spyro
It's
Into
not-
the Dragon bad, or
It's not terribly bad. It's just forgettably bad.
Actually, it's very comparable to Spider-Man to the Dragonfly.
Is
Yeah,
it the
that's
kind of
always
bad
something
that's low-key good, or is it
Bad.
just bad bad?
it's just bad. It's just bad.
Okay. So it's not even like schlock bad, it's just bad.
It's just like, I like to call it Frogger 02 because it's often like the quality of Sonic 06 was.
Oh yeah. Very good.
Yeah.
Me and my friend John, man, we've been playing this game for a while now, and every time we play it, it's just like, oh god, why? Why?
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that mushrooms are dumb?
I don't know what's worse, Sonic 06 or Enter the Dragon.
Mushrooms are dumb. A fungus could get that achievement.
I think Sonic 06 was complete and Spyro Under the Dragonfly was not complete.
Yeah. I don't know, they're both kind of the same in like they're both rushed.
Yeah, for sure.
They're
Are they
trying to meet a deadline.
Yeah, the Great Quest is like that too. You can tell it was so rushed. Should have spent more time on it.
I just love. I've said it somewhere before, well, several places, because I always love pointing it out. It's just so funny. I think I don't remember exactly who it was. It was some sort of review, or it was.
Wait a second, did someone say funguses?
I don't know.
I
Fungi?
swear, like, we were talking about how
Yeah.
fungi were dumb, and I swear someone said funguses.
I don't know. But I think it was someone
I said
involved in the
mushrooms.
development of the game.
Oh, mushrooms.
Called
Okay.
it like the abused stepchild of the Spyro franchise. It's so great.
I was gonna say, I swear if someone said funguses, I'd have to, like,
Mices, Mises,
I just smack a
spitting
bitch.
mices.
Mises,
Meese?
Mises.
Imagine if meese was actually the plural of moose.
Oh god.
You got.
Well
goose
yeah, I
and
mean
geese.
goose and geese, come on. It makes no sense to call it moose moose.
One boob, two beeb.
Mooses, I think. Wait, it's moose and the plural is moose.
Yes.
I
think
don't like thinking of that.
mooses might make a little more sense. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And rhinoceroses, that's kind of a mouthful.
And how about
Yeah.
how, if I'm not mistaken, the creature mouse is mice, and
Mice,
computer
right.
mice can be mouses or mice,
Um,
or something like that. It was super weird, but like mouses was considered a legitimate phrase, and I don't know why.
I think in terms of the grammar of that, it depends on if you're talking about multiple of the same or several different species of.
Oh, that kind of makes sense.
That
Just
makes
like,
sense. So,
like with fish, fish and fishes, I think are proper to say.
Oh yeah, like different
many
species of
fish,
fishes.
Same one, many different species of fish. You could say there's a lot of
Oh,
fishes.
like, I mean, like persons instead of
Yeah, that too.
right.
Yeah.
We suddenly
that's how
gone
it works.
from. We
I
suddenly
mean, I'm
gone
no
from,
English major, but
We've suddenly gone into plural forms of different animals.
Heck yeah.
and there's also oxen, and you know, get yourself a cardboard box and cardboard boxing.
John, do you manage to find all 9 stones in Rolling River Rapids? I'm missing one and I can't find it. I don't know why.
Rolling River Rapids, hey. Okay, let's go back there.
Right.
Sort of start new game. Progress.
Ah, get up there.
Yeah, I was also missing
14:05.
some when I went through this.
We got a bit of a ways to go still, I think.
Till what?
Wait a sec, is that a model? Is that like a model land speeder or something?
I was sitting there. I think that's a motor or something on Dusty's desk. You mean?
That blue and white thing. That was in the upper right of like
Oh.
Well, because mine's delayed 15 seconds, so
Yeah. I mean, I'm already farming on my end. But yeah, next time I get a relic, I'll check it out.
Yeah. It was like this blue and white thing. It looked kind of like a land speeder or something like that. Just found that interesting.
I bet it's down here.
Is it?
Oh, in Farther Gate Quest, sometimes you have to kill enemies to get like a desired item.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's completely RNG, in which that case, this game can die.
Right. Yeah, it RNG really.
100% would be very
I mean, on the Temple of the Frog, all of the bosses, almost all of the bosses, have some form of RNG. It's kind of funny because in a casual playthrough, the only boss that doesn't actually have RNG is the only one that looks like it has RNG.
So you're saying like okay, so the first boss where you have to like kill that goblin or whatever by getting
King
rid of the
Ishnek.
4 corners. That one has RNG in it, apparently, right?
Yeah, a little bit with the fire wand. Sometimes you have to die a different way, death warp a different way.
Yeah. Then there's the one where you have to activate the... Oh gosh, this is probably out of order. The one where you have to activate that blimp.
Yeah,
The
that's
boss?
the third boss. That's Stripe.
The
That's
second is
actually
the
the one that has no RNG.
Oh yeah, because of the portals. You'd
Yeah.
think the portals are random, but they actually have a pattern.
Yeah, the
Correct.
portals and the Shark Place Center are all the same. For sure.
Yeah. Oh, Rattlesnake is the second boss, right? That one uses RNG.
Yeah. A little bit actually. It's sometimes it's not as RNG because it'll give you the same sets of waves for some reason. I don't know why or how that happens. But I also found that if you stand on certain tiles, it'll spawn the switch more or less closer to you, so you can use it to kind of manipulate it. So it's not true RNG.
Yeah. And then the Trollten's movement is controlled by RNG, I think, you said.
Largely, yeah. And the whole thing, it's RNG practically.
Yeah.
So it really sucks.
Which is why getting a TAS of it would be difficult.
Yeah, that's why they tell you to, like, disable the SRAM and all that stuff for a TAS run.
SRAM.
Just so that,
Oh, you get the same thing every time?
yeah, exactly.
Ah. Oh, this is the point where you're, farming, right?
Yeah, on my end, I just finished at 151. Gotta catch 'em all! Yeah, but now we have to, do something. What do I do? Shoot. Oh, right. Now I need to talk to Mohan, talk to Leona, talk to Mohan, talk to Leona. It's kind of fetch questy, but for the most part, you get some pretty good action in on this game.
One small favor.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, that probably that doesn't register with you guys. Never mind. Basically, there's a quest where there's someone to ask for some item or deed or whatever, and you end up going around the entire game. You go to someone else to get that item, and they keep asking other people.
It's kind of like an Undertale when you had to go all the way back to the beginning to talk to Azrael.
Mm-hmm.
I've
Yeah,
never
actually-
played Undertale, but probably.
Yeah, actually, if whoever's familiar with Undertale, actually the first true pacifist run I actually did go all the way back to the beginning. And I was actually surprised to see Azrael there.
Toby thought of everything.
Yeah.
Really.
I mean, I'll be honest, the experience of doing that true pacifist run was actually life-changing to a degree.
Yeah.
Like, it actually, you know, shook my worldview a little bit.
It's crazy.
Games are deep.
Oh yeah, it's there. Okay.
Because, you know, it got to some points where, like, I was tempted to kill some of the enemies I ran into. Like, Undyne was getting really annoying, for example. So I was just like, ugh, I really want to kill Undyne, but...
Why, brother? Why must be my?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I can't speak.
I gotta say, that game does an excellent job of suggesting to you, while not directly telling you, not to kill anything.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, the
why must we fight?
literal tutorial character tells you, you know, be nice and be good, alright, and all that.
Oh yeah,
It-
tutorial. Yeah.
And at the same time as being a comforting, caring, nurturing, like, companion for learning how the game works,
Is that on purpose? Tario.
it also,
Tutorial. Oh my gosh.
yeah, also serves an excellent purpose of, providing you, like, a little hint of how to go about the game for the best ending, without
Yeah.
explicitly telling you so. So,
That's
I mean,
pretty clever.
yeah, Toby
Except
gets
when
full
you,
marks
like-
in my book.
Except when you, like, I think there's one point where it mentions knocking an opponent's health down until it can be spared.
Right.
And then, when you try doing that tutorial...
Right, yeah, that's... that's definitely a sticky wicket right there.
Yeah.
I really hope the last stone isn't RNG. Like in an enemy.
Oh dear.
Oh boy.
In stone.
This game is just... Why, Konami? Why?
I feel that same way about, other games that I play.
Sounds more like a musical than a game. Why, Konami?
Why, Konami? Why?
So, how long does the turbo speed?
I think it's like 20 seconds, if I had to guess. I haven't timed it. I'll have to time it.
Oh my gosh, I've been. I think I unlocked like an infinite of it.
Whoa, what? Infinite speed? Holy shit.
Yeah, that's,
I
I don't know what game you're playing, but infinite speed is
can't
always
stop.
good. Actually, if you traveled at infinite speed, you'd be breaking one of the basic laws of physics.
Yeah, that's
Plain.
true.
Not
Nothing
playing part of
can
the conquest.
Yeah, nothing can travel faster than light is, I think, one of the basic laws of physics, but if
I don't even think that's the primary issue. I think the issue is that would literally it's like infinite energy, so
So
matter slash energy is being created out of nothing.
how did you go about doing this, John? Like, what did you do in the level?
I don't know. Let's go fast. Actually, I think it wore out. No, it didn't.
Oh
And
jeez, there
so
were
going-
scarabs around here. Ugh, that's not good.
If you discovered infinite fast shoes or fast stone, then this category would literally be under an hour.
I think I activated the stone before I talked to someone, and maybe that disrupted something. I was in the cave during the tutorial.
It makes me think though, like you know, to run faster, you work your muscles harder, you put more pressure on them. So, but if you just like kept going, like, would you ever get to a point where you just like rip your muscles trying to move so fast?
Ow, that would hurt.
If you try to move the speed of light, for example, your energy or your literal like
Your
atoms would
legs
be
just
ripped from
fall
you.
apart.
I mean, assuming whatever, air friction doesn't exist. If you were to run at the speed of light at sea level, then you'd just get incinerated. Because
Yeah,
of the
basically.
existence of air friction. But if you were to try running at the speed of light in a vacuum where there's no air resistance, I'd guess, yeah, you'd start disintegrating, just like...
Wouldn't you turn into light?
I think you would die from whiplash from like the fluids in your head, like
Oh yeah, just
being
from
pressed
like
against your skull.
even if you, no matter how gradually you accelerate, it'll get to a point at which your body just can't
black
even
out.
handle it.
Your body goes so fast that your head is going so fast that you black out.
Yeah.
That's a really scary spot right here. You're probably gonna be able to see it on the stream as soon as I come to it.
Too fast for me.
You can do 2 damage boosts, but after that you can only which are actually worth going for. But after that you can
Oh,
only
the
take
spot.
2 hits.
You are almost
The
dead.
spot with all the scorpions.
No,
Yeah.
you're not, okay.
Scorpions are a few scarabs. I saw a couple of blueberries down there, I think.
Yeah, and those are actually
So I
rancid
saw
fruit,
the
which means
second-
they'll take away a heart if you touch them.
What, blueberries?
Yeah, well, they're rancid. They're supposed to be like old,
Oh, I thought you said random.
moldy.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Because I know
no.
in Risk there's kebabs that are random, that they either heal you a certain amount, maybe more, or even like remove health.
Yeah. Okay, you got beamed up to the last checkpoint. Oh, rip. You're back here again.
Out of all the bad decisions Konami made with this game, making the first level almost 100% swimming level is one of them. Nobody likes swimming levels in platformers most of the time.
Good job, Konami.
I can't think of a single game where there's a swimming level that's actually good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like I remember playing when I would play New Super Mario Bros. The swimming levels were so frustrating.
Yeah, this game actually handles swimming okay. I mean, it's still slow as hell, but... And it's a bunch of switch puzzles, but it's not, like, agonizing. So... And actually, in Frog's Adventures, it has probably the most enjoyable water-related level, or world, actually, that I've ever seen, so...
Oh,
I mean-
because it has the You're talking about Temple of the Frog, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On Nintendo Switch.
And then also there's the existence of the crab train, which is
Oh,
just,
yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's raining.
Mm-hmm.
It is raining. Oh,
I always liked Sky City the best in that game for some reason.
Sky City's nice.
Oh, yeah.
That makes me think
You
of
just
Rack
got
City though.
Curios to something. And somebody's running in circles, presumably panicking at the fact
Yes.
that there's rain.
Yeah, it's... You gotta give them credit, because it's actually the largest rainstorm they've seen in years, like 20 years or
Oh,
something.
really?
It's a monsoon.
Yeah, basically.
Now we know that Frogger takes place in India.
Actually, is it raining in real life right now? Bit, I know you and I are in the same area.
It is somewhere.
Yeah,
That's a big
it's
question.
it's been on and off rainy all day.
Yeah, because I remember I saw it raining earlier today, and I was like, wait a second.
Wait, where
yeah.
where-ish are you guys? Because I know, I think it rained here earlier. Because when I went outside to get to fetch.
Yeah, I come from NorCal.
Same.
Oh, you guys are all. Oh yeah, I can't believe I forgot about that. Yeah, you're at California, then. But I
Oh,
was,
yeah.
yeah, because I'm on the East Coast and it apparently rained a little bit earlier. My porch was wet.
Oh no! You missed him.
What the heck is
That's alright.
California Con?
Yeah, I started over.
California-thon is a marathon speed
Yeah,
running
yeah.
for charity, just like like
Yeah.
AGDQ or something.
Yeah, like AGD.
But it's more of a local thing. It's not
Yeah,
as big.
they like to think of themselves as the GDQ of the West, so... And they actually did an admirable job of raising, over $15,000 this last time, so...
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Dang.
It's quite good.
And you already hit the Leviathan twice, so I assume you need to go the third time now.
Yeah.
How does it swim backwards?
Uh,
As far as I'm concerned, fish are incapable of swimming backwards.
they are.
Yeah, who knows?
I cannot find that last stone, John. I don't know
Wait,
why.
actually,
Oh,
actually,
no.
hold on. Why exactly is that? Like, why is that?
You know, you guys are making me really curious about that game, because I'm gonna have to check out your speedrun of it once you
Oh boy.
get it.
Why exactly can fishes not swim backwards?
If
No,
you
the
ever,
record is cool.
Oh yeah.
Do they just not have the muscle developed in such a way?
No, I think it's kind of like the way they're
Or just the shape of the fin?
I was gonna say I think it has more to do with the shape of the fish. Like it, I call it hydrodynamics, but I don't know if that actually is the correct term. You know, like aerodynamics underwater.
Yeah.
I just call it hydrodynamics. But yeah, I think the hydrodynamics would dictate that a fish swimming backwards is, first of all, just not hydrodynamic, and second, it probably just doesn't have like the proper whatever to swim backwards.
Yes, like the scales are pointed in a certain direction for a reason.
Right.
Which is funny that in terms of like physical. I don't even know how it's relevant, but that makes me think of how some sort of butterfly, like I think like only a few animals actually do have like a blue pigment, but usually it's just the physical structure of their body or whatever that reflects light in such a way that makes it look blue, like some kind of butterfly.
Yeah, it looks blue in some angles and then different colors in others. But also, yeah, in terms of fish swimming backwards, like if you put a fish into a tube that was narrow enough that it couldn't turn around, and it swam into the dead end, I think it would get stuck there. Which would be like the sort of thing you could do, proving that a fish wouldn't be able to swim backwards.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay, and now
Really?
there are fish out of water here, I think.
Yeah, don't you love it?
They look kind of silly, their faces.
Well, video game logic, people.
Oh, I just got a glitch here. It didn't tell me what I picked up. It usually says got Relic or something, but this time nothing for some reason.
Huh.
Or if
That
you
was
want
weird.
to be playing a JRPG, it'd be Relic Get.
Yeah.
It looks like you're I like how when you take damage in this particular area, every time you take damage it looks like you're getting electrocuted.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
even when you touch like the slime,
Mm-hmm.
which I'm fairly certain isn't electric in any regard.
That was the dance in
still
the
get
80s, wasn't it? The electric slime.
Hey, what up, Meta Music?
The electric slide. The electric slide.
I hope my mic's turned on my OBS.
I
That
can
would
hear
be
ya.
Not very good.
Are you streaming?
Yeah, I haven't been streaming that much, Meta. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I haven't streamed for like a month.
Just trying to improve this crappy any percent word. Let's go. Oh boy.
Oh wow, they didn't aggro on me. That's weird.
Right. I think I'm actually gonna go to bed soon. Because
Okay.
I gotta wake up at 6:40 tomorrow and get to school.
Okay. Yeah, guess I
Why
better
did
go
I-
then.
Oh my gosh. Oh, cause the dude south stole them all. I was like, where's all the spawns?
But yeah, I think I might sign off now just because it's getting kind of late and
Take
I don't
care.
want my sleep schedule to get screwed up.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Stability. I really appreciate it.
No problem. Glad to be here.
And
Go
see
for
you
it.
Tuesday, I
Around.
guess.
Yep. See you around.
There you go.
Take care.
Little stabby snake.
How did I gold that? Oh boy.
Oh, good.
Wow. That was
Starting
gold.
Good. He's starting to kill them and they're respawning, so I get the spawns. Haha. Feels
I
good.
seen a strat in Bogtown that the Joshi uses, and it seems like it pass.
Let me see here.
Oh boy, this game is just amazing. You get stuck on literally nothing.
It's really weird. Like me going to sleep later has been, so I've been sleeping less, but it's been easier to get up and like. It's so weird. Like before, I was going to sleep at like, I don't know, like 2 or something, and trying to wake up at 9, and I snoozed and like kept waking up at like 1 or 2. But I've like the past like almost week or whatever, at least 4 days, I've been going to sleep at like between 4 and 6 a.m. and waking up at like 9 to 10 and feeling good. It's so weird.
Yeah, sometimes you just need that extra little bit of sleep.
No, this is less sleep.
Oh fuck, never mind.
Wrong way.
Yeah, and it's super weird. Like, lately I've been setting my alarms an hour early so that I can get up, turn off the clock, and go back to bed. And it's like, it's almost a routine. Like, I have to go through that in order to feel like I've gotten the full sleep. Like, I have to be interrupted and then, like, do some catch-up.
Oh, dude, I hate getting interrupted in my sleep. If it's not me how I was supposed to get up, like if someone wakes me up, like not at the right time, I have a terrible issue with what I like to call sleep inertia as well.
I love being 30 seconds ahead in a crappy run.
Nice, made this room first try again. Ooh. This is feeling like a pretty good run.
Get out of here! God, that voice acting.
By the way, I have a confession to make. I never actually heard Izhnek's voice acting. I only heard, like, from word of mouth that it was terrible, so, can you confirm or deny that fact?
What's this for?
King Izhnek's voice acting.
For Lumpy?
No, just, isn't King Izhnek or King
The
Idjit?
king.
Oh, yeah,
In
it's
there?
pretty bad.
Okay.
It's pretty bad.
So that's good. I didn't lie at Californiathon then.
Oh gosh, but what was it yesterday?
Friend
Or
request.
I think it was last night. With the German reading. Oh boy.
I love how Swampy sounds like Bill Clinton. This game. I literally cannot get over that.
That's great.
Out of all the voice actors. Oh, you done whooped me good, boy. For all this game's like bad things, the voice acting is so hilarious. Really bad. Like the vampire in the later level catacomb sounds like Count Chocula.
Of course he does.
Oh boy. Do you want? I can't even do it right. It's so bad.
Oh, the Bill Clinton or Chocula?
Chocula. Oh wait, I'm going the wrong way.
Okay. I can't place it.
And then there's a very creepy scene in this game where you fight Mr. D from Temple of the Frog, but when you defeat Mr. D, it's Frogger's face. Like,
Oh yeah, I saw that cutscene.
It's so strange. Like, why have
And
that?
it's never explained, if I'm not mistaken, right? Because it's just like,
it's completely irrelevant to the story. Like,
Yeah.
Nothing explained. Oh hey, look, it's you, Frogger. Next level.
dun dun da. Okay, moving on.
It's like you expected someone else in Frogger the game, where Frogger's the hero.
And then there's instances in this game where cutscenes don't really make sense in the context of the story. And you're just left wondering why they sit there.
Like, would you say it's pretentious, or is it just bad writing, or what?
Bad writing, bad everything.
Okay.
It's just bad.
This game has so much
It's
potential.
so bad that it has defied categorization.
Everybody thinks Sonic 06 is like the worst of like an IP game. They haven't played the Great Quest.
There's worse. That's just the most known.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I'm so sorry to see that Konami just kind of ran it into the ground. You know.
Luckily, Beyond came after, and then the other adventure games like Rescue and Ancient Shadow.
I'm trying to remember though. I don't remember what the reason was. If it was just, I think it was just the terrible sales, but was the terrible sales because it was actually that terrible of a game? The original. No, hold on. I didn't even say it. For the original ET game.
Oh. Yeah, I think the sales are bad for that.
Yeah, because they literally buried thousands of cartridges in like New Mexico or something.
Yeah. Something like 20,000 cartridges.
Yeah.
Whoa, what just happened there? I like glitched out and didn't move, and I got hurt and fell at the same time, and it played like 3 different voice samples. Oh, it's so weird.
A little Frogger glitches.
I know, right?
Oh man, I just fucked myself. That's not good. Okay, got the really hard jump.
Made it. Oh, sup, Zolo?
I wish I was in my own Discord because I have emotes there. I want to put in the Twitch chat.
Oh no, I went the wrong way.
That's not how you get a new record.
Yeah, as I was saying, if you want to check out the Great Quest speedrun, it's pretty straightforward and all that jazz. Yeah, I gotta reset. Shit, dude.
Yeah, so, I guess I can fill you in a little bit on what's happening, Zolo, since you're hearing, like, 3 different voices at once here. We have on the line SoakedSock from chat, and, BrandonScottHill, am I getting that right?
Correct.
Hello
Okay, so...
there.
And, Abra238.
Hello.
And WinnerBit.
Yes,
Oh,
of
yeah.
course.
I'm in the presence of the legendary Temple of the Frog Runner.
The one and only WinnerBit.
Who got
And
the
SoakedSock, you just
sub-point.
identified the exact, source of Zolo's username, so congratulations.
Hold on.
Yeah, there you go, he explains.
Hold on, I will take a look at this.
Alright, glad you could make it then.
I just realized I can beat Tajashi by like a few minutes. SoakedSock. Normally.
A few minutes. Do you have a Frogger the Great Quest disc?
It's fun when there's margins that big.
Not currently. I want to get the PS2 version though.
It makes me think of like the Spyro 3 117%, because it's such a long run. The difference between like first, second, and third place, it's like minutes.
Funny thing is, the PC version of this game has damn near the same loads as PS2. So like the loads are barely an advantage, which is hilarious. You know you fucked up when your PC loads aren't even that fast. Yeah, I think the loads on the PC version are 8 seconds, and PS2 it's like 13 seconds.
Oh, jeez. That's significant.
Ooh. I love being 8 seconds ahead.
Oh shit, there's a Sphinx.
Okie doke, take care, Zillow.
Oh, it's actually... Oh, it's a lion.
Ooh, feels good. Back-to-back Dagonauts.
Thanks for stopping by.
Feels really good.
I think
So,
that was the
how long-
best. That was the
Oh,
best
sorry.
twin Sphinx fight I've ever had, by the way. So I'm feeling pretty good about that.
How long have you been running Temple of the Frog, Winner?
About, let's see, 6 months.
Oh, dang. I only ran it for a year, then I stopped.
Yeah, I kind of piggybacked on what people already knew about it, and I was able to get my time down to 22 minutes or so. And then I started labbing. And,
Oh, we've come so far.
yeah, and that labbing is actually still in progress today, because, my theoretical best time is about 10 seconds lower than it was a couple weeks ago, so... It's a constant evolution.
Do you have any IL splits, or is that something you're gonna...
Yeah, I do
finally
have
get
splits for Temple of the Frog, I just don't use them because they don't have, a foot pedal yet. Actually, Abra was, kind enough to, donate me, essentially, a foot pedal, so I will be getting splits back up pretty soon.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you already order it?
Yeah, it should be coming, they said, next week.
Yeah, generally, if you got it from like Amazon or whatever, it's like 3 to 4 business days.
Yeah, I don't remember where, I think I got it from Rakuten, which is a pretty fast service if I recall correctly. So, we should be good.
I've been slitting my keyboard. I normally would slit with a controller, but I found slitting the keyboard to be more enjoyable for me.
Mm-hmm.
You think console games for that?
Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
So this is the underwater segment I was telling you about. Not the most pleasant, but it's got kind of a zen to it. So it's not like horrendous. If you just kind of get into it, then it'll go a lot faster.
Do you travel at the same speed as the other things, like enemies and whatever?
Roughly, yeah.
Because I was getting really worried you were moving behind something that was moving in the same direction. I was like, oh, he's gonna run into it.
And these electric slimes are actually also random, so you can't control them, you can't tell what they're gonna do, you have to react to them.
You don't have enough badges to tame them.
Exactly. What's weird is that everything that has to do with movement underwater is super slow, and even the push blocks and block break is very slow underwater, but the grapple hook is just as fast as ever. So I'm going to be using grapple a couple of times here to snag some fruit and save like a couple seconds. I just messed up something fierce, so never mind about that.
Oh my goodness. Another funny thing about this game is enemies, if you are far enough away from enemies, they'll be in their like cross pose for like bottling and stuff. I don't know what they call that. John would know that. And like when you get close enough, they render in like really quickly.
Oh yeah, the draw distance.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Yeah, that's a pretty trademark symbol of a bad game, is how poor their drop distance is.
And I'm pretty sure you can kill them when they're in that cross pose too.
It's a shame when the draw distance is less than the render distance.
Oh boy.
So we're coming back up to the Atlantis boss, which I actually want to tell you a little bit about, because it has some very strange properties. And I can't quite tell if it's RNG or not, but I can't seem to... I mean, half the time it looks like I've manipulated it, and the other half it doesn't look like I've done anything of the sort. So I'm still chalking it up to RNG, but there's some pretty weird tactics you have to use.
Oh yeah, I forgot. That's a new thing now. Well, relatively, that the channel moderator doesn't have to have a sword. You can make it custom.
Yeah, that's actually a feature of Frankerface D. If you donate $5 or more, then you get that option to add a little icon.
Oh my god.
Swifty.
Mushroom Valley, let's go. Oh yeah, target sighted.
Alright, so the first 2 hits are basically free. It'll never try to jape you or anything. But after that, you pretty much have to react to it to try to tell whether it's going to blow the bubbles or not. And this is the part where I can't quite figure it out if it's RNG or not. Because sometimes if you're far enough away, it'll just do it. Ah, okay, I died. So let's try that again.
Oh boy.
Oh, I'm sad. Like I can't find either an emoji or an ASCII character for a fan. I want to put like a frog and then a little fan in the chat.
Frogging?
What? No, not
I'm frogging.
Oh man.
That was funny, yeah, because obviously I used to pay a lot of attention to League. Yeah, Froggin. Then someone has the name Froggin in RuneScape. That was funny. Well, they used to. They changed the name.
Oh, the platforming in this game is so bad.
Oh boy, this is gonna be a hassle.
There's like a hover option in this game, like you can hover over to something. You use that a lot just to not fall off something.
Yeah, why, by the way? You're a frog, right?
Yeah.
Why is that a thing?
Good cue. But yeah, that floating option saves your butt. Sure. And then you got a Psycho Cow that spins its head around in the Mushroom Valley stage.
You have a Lazaga.
Yes.
Garfield.
There we go.
I don't miss Twitch that much. I like this website better to an extent.
I'm a cat who loves to snooze.
By the way, how
you
you
ever
been,
seen-
Meta? Oh, sorry.
What's that?
So WinnerBit, have you ever played the Garfield 2 Tale of Two Kitties?
No, I have not.
Damn.
Okay, and there's the
It's just as neat.
Okay, you're about to see the blue and white model plane thing again, because I just went to Dusty for the last time this run.
To best describe
I can't tell if that's an airplane or a whale.
Garfield 2.
The best thing I could tell is that maybe it's an R-Wing, but that makes no sense because those are 2 different IPs from 2 different companies. I'm sorry, you were saying?
Oh, the best way to describe Garfield 2 is it's a pretty fun platformer, but like the music's bad, IMO. Just very unappealing.
Wait,
I
did you
see.
say Tale of Two Kitties?
Yep.
Okay, that's so bad.
You've played it?
No, I just mean the name, because Tale of Two Cities.
Waiting to get into UCLA. I hope that goes well for you, Meta. I read something interesting about college today that I found kind of interesting.
That's pretty vague. What did you read?
That certain colleges ask for social security numbers, and
Oh, yeah.
they legally can't ask you for social security number.
Interesting.
And I was thinking to myself, why are they doing that? And I guess I'll never know because I don't go to college.
Yeah, but I have heard of that. Like, they'll ask you for some weird stuff. Like, for instance, there was apparently in like even the 60s or 70s or something, everyone was required to like have nude photos taken of them from the front and sides. And yeah, and it was this I don't know if it was Harvard or what, but it was really weird. And no one knows exactly where all of the photos are, they just kind of got dispersed. So there are people from like the 60s and 70s that have these photos of them floating out there and they don't know where they are, no one knows.
That's kind of sketchy.
Yeah.
Apparently you don't need a social security number to check academic records. They can bring it up with the request to your high school. They don't need your social security number.
By the way, SoakedSock, what have you posted in this chat room?
Oh.
It's a frog fact.
Frog fact.
Fun fact.
Wrong fact!
It's about the natural predators.
I see.
Yeah, like
I hate reading long things. I'm so bad at reading.
oh boy.
I read so slowly.
Alright, so you're about to see one of the worst things about this run, which is the platforming. That's the only thing I don't like in Journey over Adventures. Because you just slide between stuff that you're not perfectly lined up to. And
that's a common problem in the 3D ones too.
Uh-huh.
Very, very common. Like in the 3D Froggers, I noticed the platforms that move, and you have to like super jump onto them.
Yeah.
If you don't time it like perfectly, you fall right through the platform.
Mm-hmm. Even though it looks like you ought to have landed there. But...
Yes! Oh, you get it. You get the pain.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, this game is like that.
Frogger Beyond is definitely the worst out of the 3D ones.
Mm-hmm. So coming up now, we have 8 minutes of block pushing puzzles.
Is this the very last like stretch?
Getting close. This is the second to last regular old level. And then the final boss after that, so we are getting very close.
So what about the cup and ball problem?
Yeah, that's at the end of this next
Oh, no.
this next section.
It sucks in my shitty PB. I got perfect RNG in the one level that you needed to get perfect RNG in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
that can be
you'll
really
slow
painful when that happens.
So that you're guaranteed time loss every run. If you don't get perfect RNG.
Yeah, because it's like, man, this PB was so bad, but that RNG was so good!
I think that my Fairy Town 3 time was only like 2 seconds off of potential Taz time because of the RNG.
Oh,
Like
wow.
that anyway. That's what I gathered from it.
Alright, so we actually arrived at this section a little bit earlier than in the past. Usually if I get here sub-hour, I would be pretty happy, but right now I'm 58 minutes, so...
Fucking Fairy Town.
Let me try to think. What would existence be? If not, is it a cognate? Because I guess obviously it would ruin the challenge to look it up on like a translator or anything. I don't know. Because I'm thinking, would it really just be like a cognate, like existencia or something like that? Because I know, like, you could say I am afraid, as in, you could just say I fear, even. So you could say temo from temer. So
Yeah.
would it be temo mi existencia or? I don't know if that's the right word.
And excuse me for interrupting, but I can't help but think of Meta Knight when I'm listening to you work through those. It's just like he had in Right Back At You, he had that Spanish accent.
Oh.
And it reminds me so much of him.
I don't think I have a successful accent.
Freaking 4Kids.
4 kids.
It's the 4Kids, the budget accent.
Yeah.
I never realized how bad some of their dubs are.
Yeah, neither did I. I think for One Piece, I watched like the first 1.5 seasons in Funimation dubs. Or excuse me, no, actually, I watched the original in Japanese. But yeah, I checked out the Funimation and 4Kids dubs, and
Oh no.
I mean, I can't, I just can't. Especially after hearing the originals, they're just so perfect in my opinion.
I love the Funimation DBC dub. It's my favorite, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I can hear throwing, like when the cat's throwing up.
Uh-oh.
And the Ocean DBC dub. Oh boy.
I'm gonna let it.
Now, about the Ocean dub, was that the one where they were like, we are the Saya people?
Yes! Yes, that's the one. Oh my goodness.
Goody.
And Vegeta sounds like a generic bad guy throughout the entire series, even though he turns good, obviously.
It's like a reverse Sasuke.
The only thing I will note that the Ocean dub did better was the Gallic Gun and Kamehameha, or Kamehameha clash. That was done much better on Ocean.
You know what really kind of stinks about this section is that you have to be pretty precise with each push because there is. I take back what I said about there being no lack of frame buffers in this game. Push blocks has no buffers, so every time you push a block, you have to be as frame perfect as possible on the hop forward, or otherwise it's subpar. So every second you spend in this level, you potentially lose frames. And you have to spend a good 8 minutes or more in this level, so.
Never lucky.
Okay, I just messed that up again. Shoot.
You ever heard of a Zapper on the GameCube? Zapper.
That is an extremely good Frogger type game. Yeah, I need to go to college and like get my shit sorted out. You're absolutely right, Meta.
Take one step at a time, dude. Just
Yeah, I'm almost done with my GED. I just got a little bit left on it, and that's it. Perfect RNG! Oh fuck.
Hey, nice.
proud of you, man. Wait, perfect RNG on what? What are you playing?
In Fairy Town 3.
Okay.
And then I fucked it up by not hitting the last fairy right. Now I have no idea where he is. Oh boy. I didn't lose that much time. I had damn near perfect. Yeah, the GD isn't that tough, it's just the map section's hard. That's all.
Actually, no, I just realized because of the way you phrased it, SoakedSock, you didn't say my existence, it's my own existence. So I guess it'd be mi propio existencia. That almost sounded like slightly Russian. But,
Wow. Is that Spanish? I
Yeah.
don't know anything.
Yeah, it's Spanish.
But yeah, I took some pre-test meta, and I passed all 3 of what I was supposed to test, but the math, obviously not. I only got like 2 questions right.
Oh wait, is proprio the right word? I think so.
But the good thing is, if I do good on the on history, English, and science, then it's all good.
So I'm also thinking of Mio.
Oh, dude, my friend Meta can speak Spanish. It's epic.
And these block puzzles look like... I just wouldn't have the patience for this.
Yeah, you know what's really bad about this is that I actually spent like a straight hour practicing all of these puzzles.
Oh boy.
Just so that
Sounds
I could, get each solution hammered into my brain.
Yeah, I got you.
And
Sounds like my early temple days.
oh yeah, and thank goodness that it stuck, because I do not want to do that again.
That's what makes Frogger games hard to like practice, especially if you have block puzzles and stuff.
Yeah.
That's why Frogger the Rescues kind of put me off, because of all the damn bot puzzles you have to do.
Oh yeah. I remember picking up Helmet Chaos a while back, because I was like, hey, a Frogger game, cool. This is gonna be good. Because all I had known were these Game Boy Advance games, which were good. And yeah, I spent like 20 minutes, barely got past the first world, and was like, no. No. So now I'm at the Cup and Balls.
If you want a straight classic Frogger style, like Temple Frog is, Frogger Beyond is definitely the one
Okay,
that would please you the most, I think.
sounds good.
There's like no block puzzles in that game. I mean, I think there's one. That's it.
That's nice.
Doesn't the PC version also, like, have no compatibility issues?
Yeah, it runs on literally every PC that I've tried it on.
Good.
And the difficulty will entice Winter, I'm sorry. God, I'm so dumb.
It's all good. So feel free if you can, if you're free, then feel free to try to keep up with these shell fellas.
I love how the music just refuses to work on the bonus level of this game.
Oh man.
Epic. Why am I fighting these pumpkins?
I'm too busy with cannon lowering.
Alright. First floor flawlessly. Now this one's the tricky one.
Actually, I'll try.
I think you already messed up. Shoot.
Yeah, I agree, Meta. The
Yep,
universities in my state seem to be very good. Based on research.
Oh, they move so damn fast.
Dang it. Man, I had it until right at the end that time. Wow, I can usually get this first try. I don't know what's going on with me today.
What?
The first one I tracked like halfway through, but like halfway through I was like, okay, I don't know where it is.
Yeah.
Because like when they swap and then swap back immediately.
Man. This could kill the run if I miss another couple times.
Literally because you take damage.
Yes.
Just a question, can you pause it and then, like, track it, like, step by step?
That would take an eternity. Okay, got it. But yes, it's probably possible. What's sad is that I could still probably PB with this time.
It sounds like a really cheaty thing that, obviously it probably wouldn't be worth it if you're pausing, but,
Yeah.
through some sort of virtual console, how you can like modify the speed the game runs on if you just
Right.
slow it down.
Yeah. Want to be a
Obviously-
cheeky little fella.
Obviously, in which case that would run a in-game time record. You know,
Mm-hmm.
can't use that anymore. But if you were still doing it on RTA, then that'd be fine. But honest, in my opinion, that'd be too cheaty.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even accept that for RTA.
Hey, yo, Abra, which games do you run?
I don't actually run any. I'm just familiar with speedrunning. I just watch.
Okay.
That's what I've been doing lately. I haven't really been doing much speedrunning. I just watch.
Alright, so last level. I need scuba
There
and
we
push
go.
blocks. There we go. This is the
I
skip
think I've
cutscene
also
button.
reached burnout.
You've reached burnout? Yeah. It's definitely something that happens quite a bit to me, specifically.
Hmm. Yeah, it's like I don't really feel like excited to be speedrunning anymore. I
Yeah, I
don't look
feel
forward
like,
to it.
Hey John, did you ever feel like speedrun was like rewarding to you? That's why you kept doing it?
Yeah, back when it was like first new and exciting.
For me, if anything I do, it's all based off of, you know, the goals that you set for yourself to give yourself motivation.
Yeah.
Yeah, the way I look at it, I mean, I haven't been in the game all that long, but the way I'm going into it is that I'm just keeping in mind that, you know, there are always more games out there. If I ever get tired of one or the other, or I feel like I might end up getting sick of one, then I can see what else is out there, you know?
Although I guess it's slightly different because for speedrunning, in a sense, unless there's a really high skill cap, it's a shorter. I don't know how to describe it, like a shorter thing. But really, I guess you've just been trying to minimize the distance between your sum of best and your PB.
Yeah.
Unless there's new strats that come out, I think that would probably be the time that you quit, when there's such a small time left that it's too aggravating.
Mm-hmm. Like, there was one, I think it was, what is that, Tetris-like game based on Yoshi and all that? Tetris Attack.
Yeah.
The first place guy in that was like, okay, I've been running this for 3 years, that's it. That's my crowning achievement, I quit right there. When he got, like, 3 minutes 18 seconds or something, it was crazy. But yeah, he knew when to quit, so...
Yeah,
Everyone
'cause
has their
obviously,
limits.
like, if you play an MMO, then it's very different. If there's an experience cap, then that's generally when.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you
Oh.
just try to get like all unlocks, all items, and max out experience, whatever.
Yeah.
'Cause I know for me, if I was to do that, it would take. Oh gosh, thinking of all the pets. Pets are so RNG heavy. But just the experience itself, if I ever do finish that, it takes a total of like 20,000 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to think, how far in am I? I think like 5,000 hours. Let me check. Yeah, I'm about 5,000 hours.
Phew. I mean, if I recall correctly, there's someone who spent like 4,000 hours in Team Fortress 2 and just pretty much blew their life on it, but at the end, they were practically the best player in the world, so, I mean, You kind of have to pick your poison in a sense. Like,
I really
how
thought
much?
about it like that.
How much do you want to balance? Having like quote unquote a life, and
It's all up
being
to
the
whatever
best
you
in the
want.
world at a game.
I
So
really thought of that like that. Shit.
I don't know. I've never really cared too much. I guess it's just because
I'm more of like a I have to
bad.
do everything.
Yeah, no, I've never really had that much of a
That's
social
bored.
life. The most social life that I had
To the
was
point where I'm like super good at a game.
my previous girlfriend that I saw obviously like back when we were at the same school every day, and like we'd hang out like twice, sometimes 3 times a week.
Mhm.
But I've practically never, like probably less than 20 times ever, besides people that I was dating, hung out with friends.
that's fair.
What is the rank 1 person? Rank 1 person has about 14.5k hours. Rather efficient hours. Obviously you can dig around and it doesn't contribute to your playtime in that efficient playtime.
Yeah.
I know actual playtime is between 9 and 10,000 for me.
Alright, final boss time. Thanks for the pag chomp.
I even added that to my Discord emotes.
That's great.
Oh, I have so many. I think I have like 20 in my channel. A lot of them are just images that I had saved that I like put into MS Paint and you know, do transparent sections on it.
Mm-hmm.
I have a really cute raccoon.
Okay, Eric Von Weasel, why are we going this direction? That's different.
He's from Weasel, you say?
Thanks for talking to me, guys.
Yes.
Good night, John.
Good night, boy.
Take care, man.
Gute Nacht.
Good luck with Frogger. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Buenas noches.
That's alright.
Nah, drat.
Have you duders ever played the Puyo Puyo games? Yes.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Puyo Puyo.
Puyo Puyo.
Chicken.
Okay, so basically, Puyo Puyo
Winner, winner,
is like
Puyo
the
dinner.
Japanese version of Tetris. And okay, so you might know it because it was localized as Kirby's Avalanche and Dr. Robotnik's New Game Machine.
Oh, were you talking
One of those-
Puyo?
What?
Or like chicken? Because I'm pretty familiar with
Oh,
Kirby games and Kirby
I'm not saying
speedruns.
Puyo.
I'm not saying pollo, I'm saying pollo.
I'm saying Puyo.
Me gusta comer pollo. Pollo.
Puyo.
Okay. It's like Tetris, but it's for weeaboos.
Whoa. Okay. That's a PB.
Hey.
By about a minute, if I'm not mistaken. So that's,
Is it really?
yeah, hour 19, 1 second,
'Cause
real
I could have
time.
sworn your previous was a 119 something.
Yeah, that was, oh, let me double check here. I know that's a faster in-game time.
That's crazy how you still got a PB off that not so good final boss.
I know, right?
It's like when Chris a while ago got a world record with a terrible what was it called? I don't know. One of the Beast Famous Worlds.
Oh yeah. Okay, so check it out. Old record, real time, 1:19:47. In-game time, hour 9:11. So
Yeah. PB on both the boards.
yeah,
9/11.
a little under a minute. Hour 8:19 in-game time.
7-Eleven was an inside job, or was a part-time job. Damn it! I messed up the meme.
So close.